This video is about the Griffin Armament EZ-Lok system. Disclaimers: this is information only, and this is not advice. We are not in a relationship. I'm not in a relationship with the manufacturer or you. I'm not an expert. Follow all of your safety rules, manufacturer guidelines, manuals, rules. Firearms entail risks, so be aware and don't be stupid. You can be exposed to lead, so do what you're supposed to do to reduce your lead exposure. And these pistols have already been cleared off camera prior to the video. Okay, EZ-Lok. Why? Well, Griffin came out first with the cam lock, which has interrupted threads, and then they came out with the EZ-Lok, which is one continuous thread and a taper on the front of the muzzle device. So the EZ-Lok system is two components. You have your muzzle device, and then you have your piston, which replaces your piston that goes with your can, because this will not go onto this. It's different threads. So you got to buy both things, right? But so for this one can here, I bought the piston that goes to the CGS can, and then I bought two of the 1/2x28 EZ-Lok muzzle devices for my pistols. So pretty economical, easy to use, easy to put on. These are 3/4 inch wrench flats. You can use a torque wrench to 22 foot-pounds, or you can just make them tight with an end wrench, which is what I did. Do not use thread locker. Do not use an O-ring. O-ring, you could maybe make this crooked. Thread locker, what happens when you have to remove this for maintenance, right? That's a problem. So the cool thing about this is that what I didn't like about the regular threaded barrels is that the threads are fine, and yeah, it takes around 8-10 seconds to put the can on there, but I always felt like I was going to cross thread it, and then every time you're shooting, you're wondering when your can's going to come loose, and you're checking every magazine. You don't want to have a baffle strike or an end cap strike, right? So what this does is the taper on the front of the muzzle device keeps this thing from spinning off when it's on there. And it's easier and more positive to install the can onto this muzzle device. Now, I shot about 200 rounds today with both these pistols. This can did not come loose whatsoever. Do know that once this is hot, you're not getting it off, which that's actually a good thing, but you need to let it cool off about 5 or 10 minutes before you have a chance to get it off. So there's that. Griffin does offer some thread-on comps and other devices that thread onto these muzzle devices. With all of these things, just check your holster compatibility, that it's going to work for you. For these 6360 holsters, I had to take out the barrel plug in the end so it'll fit. Let's see. Don't overdo your tightness when you're putting the can onto the muzzle device and the muzzle device onto the gun, because you don't want to damage your pistol, like rip out the frame rails in your Glock. That could be not good for your gun. So don't do that. Okay, so when you mount this, get it started, all right, and then 2 or 3 turns is all it needs. Do that again, and we're on. I'm not making it tight, I'm just making it snug, and it's not coming off, right? There is some resistance, okay? It takes a little more effort to spin off than to install it due to the taper. Okay, so it might be around 3 seconds to get on instead of 1 second for the cam lock. However, once it gets on there, it's not coming off. You should still check it occasionally. I get it, right? But much more secure than the cam lock, and which can go, a couple magazines, they say, but it's way more secure than the regular system of mounting it on there, because it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when and how many times that can is going to come loose on you. I think that is about all that I have for you. So not a lot of videos about the system. I thought I would make one to get some good info out there for people. I love the system. I've never bought anything from Griffin ever before. No particular reason, but when they came out with this, it met my needs really well. Very happy with it. And shout out to Jay at Pew Science for talking about this on his podcast and making us aware of this product. All right, be safe.